Hey, it's Rabbi Lewis wishing you an early Shabbat shalom. And to talk about our Torah portion this week, PARASHAT Emor, I need to talk about the sport of hockey, which is appropriate because the Stanley Cup playoffs are happening right now. And I will admit, I've never been really a big hockey fan. Honestly, I used to think the term horse hockey meant polo. And I also thought that water polo was beachwear made by Ralph Lauren. Still, I have seen a few games in my time, including one time that I saw the greatest, Wayne Gretzky, skate, and he had a pretty statistically insignificant game. He was late in his career playing for the Rangers, and I was out in Anaheim and saw him play against the Ducks. But I can say, I saw the great one skate. Anyhow, the reason I'm connecting these two is because of something that the great one, Wayne Gretzky, had said about just success in life, success in sports, and how you achieve. And he said, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take, which I think is amazing because the game I saw him play in, he had 4 shots on goal and missed 100% of those. So pretty, I guess, helpful for my conversation today. So what made me think of this was actually a podcast from Rabbi Rick Jacobs that he recorded back in 2019 about this parasha. And he was talking about our Torah portion's addressing of blasphemy. A Israelite man who had taken God's name in vain and then was punished to death by stoning for this blasphemy. But what Rabbi Jacob's take on it is what is truly a desecration of God's name? Is it when we bump our leg into a table and shout God's name or invoke God's name when something disappoints us? In some instances, you could regard that as blasphemy. But he pretty much determined that true blasphemy was when you have the opportunities to sanctify God's name, to uplift God's name, and present God and our religion and pretty much all humanity in a good light by doing important deeds, gemilut chasadim, acts of loving kindness, and mitzvot in the world that you basically miss out on 100% of the mitzvot that you don't try. And there are some rabbis out there who will tell you that the mitzvot would include, wrapping the leather tefillin around your arms, and if you don't do that, that would be a missed opportunity, or insisting that making sure that you light Shabbat candles every Friday, which is important, but if you miss doing it, that you somehow missed the opportunity and then desecrated the opportunity and God's name thereby by not doing it. Now I'm of a very different opinion about that desecration of God's name is a pretty strong term, but the idea is that when you have the opportunity to do important acts and choose not to, or put it off till later and then you miss the opportunity to do it, then you are missing an opportunity to take advantage of, even advertise or proclaim the greatness of these things. When we as Jewish people can share tzedakah with the world, or be present to stand up with our brothers and sisters from other faith movements or just other segments of our community to stand up for what is right and what is just, we are taking advantage of those opportunities to heighten and elevate God's name in front of the community. And when we miss those opportunities, according to Rabbi Jacobs, we're missing the shot that we didn't take. So I think it's important for us to recognize not just the big moments of standing up for social justice, but also the small moments of making sure that we're there to help our children with their homework, to, as we did this past weekend, celebrate our spouses and our mothers on Mother's Day, to make sure that people are honored for the work that they have done and recognized. And those could be missed opportunities if we don't see them in front of us. Anyhow, those are my thoughts on PARASHAT Emor, the great one, Wayne Gretzky, and the great game of hockey that, even though I haven't watched a lot of them in my life, I do appreciate. But I hope y'all have a good Shabbat Shalom, and I'll see you soon.